Welcome to Karkom Cards and Comics.
We're back.
Yes, we are. I'm Hearse.
Big Josh, what it do?
Today, we are back with another Dual Duel. This time, we are bringing a character wearing predominantly yellow, or they are predominantly yellow. It's in the books.
In the books.
By the time you're seeing it, this fight's already been decided even. How cool is that? Well, I know not who he brings. He knows not who I bring to the table. But yeah, we're going to argue about it. See just which one of us can take home the victory today.
Yeah.
The little tape trophy.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a trophy.
Yeah, there's really not, but
Oh.
I'll give you a piece of tape if you win. All right, so predictions for this time. I actually came up with quite a few predictions for who you might bring. And I did so just by grabbing an encyclopedia off the wall, going page by page, being like, oh, this would be cool. Oh, that would be cool. Just every 3 minutes. So many people wear yellow.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by how many.
I thought it was just Wolverine.
Fun fact, one of my guesses for you is Sabretooth.
Oh. Well, geez Louise.
Yeah,
Pop
anyway.
of cheese. Okay, so I thought maybe Mimic.
No.
But see, the thing is, like, you could really argue any X-Men character, any mutant, really. Because Mimic, I thought, would be really cool because he basically just takes the powers of anyone that's in his general vicinity.
Yeah.
But because he was with the original X-Men so long, he actually permanently copied all of their abilities. So, like, he's kind of OP, so...
That's dope.
I know, isn't that sweet? But, yeah, I'll just rapid fire Luke Cage.
Nope.
Firelord.
Nope.
Warlock.
Nope.
Lightmaster.
Nope.
Okay, Boom Boom.
Nope.
The Wizard.
Nope. I didn't even think about him, but that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I just love that he whizzes everywhere. Neutron.
Nope.
Pyro.
No.
Okay.
Although Pyro is on my list of ones that I thought about.
Okay. All right. Well, none of those is who I brought. So
for you, I was okay. So as soon as we did yellow, and I started looking into things, one of your favorites popped in my head right away, which I don't think you went with them, but I have to give him a mention, and that's Dick Tracy.
Oh, no. I didn't bring Dick Tracy.
Only because, he really doesn't have powers or nothing, but it's like, you love Dick Tracy, so...
Yeah, I do love Dick Tracy. Ever since I was a little kid, I remember seeing the movie at the theater.
Yeah.
And for a long time after I saw it, I'd always say, hey, do you mind if I call you a dick?
So I felt like I had to mention him, at least for the guesses.
Yeah, Lance will appreciate that.
And then Sabretooth was one of my other guesses.
Okay, still no.
And then...
no Curious George man in the yellow hat. I didn't bring him.
I thought maybe Sinestro.
Oh, that'd be cool, but no.
And then the one that I'm pretty convinced I'm going to be right about, which I'm kind of second guessing now, but it's still my main guess, is Sentry.
No.
Okay.
Not Sentry. Nope. He was on a list of considers that I wanted to go with, but after I was reading into some of the lesser known characters, I kind of really enjoyed the story of looking back on one Marvel creation that became almost notorious for everyone hating him. So, like, Marvel used to get hate mail after hate mail about, like, why is this character a part of this team? He's terrible. Get rid of him. So they killed him. And then as soon as they killed him, so many fan mail started happening. They were like, what? He can't be dead. he was so underrated, but still, like, so cool. Like, how could you do that? So then they brought him back to life. And because of that, like, his actual, like, thematically, his story, just from the comic world, is pretty neat. So basically, the person that I'm picking is Cypher from the New Mutants. He has an omni. His only power is that he can look at any language, hear it, and understand it 100%. That's like literally all he was. Like, the New Mutants would always constantly meet new alien species and stuff, and like, he was the communications guy. Whenever there was a fight, Homeboy was hiding behind a tree. Like, he didn't know what to do because he was just a normal kid with just the ability to understand everything. You know, and then when the aliens came, one of the alien mutants that joined the New Mutants was called Warlock. He's all yellow and black alien. And he actually merges later when Cypher came back to life. He merges with him and becomes Douglock. So actually, the character I'm using is the Douglock version, where they become essentially a Venom character, but with like a metal alien on them instead of a goo alien.
Okay.
So basically, the alien can be like almost any technology. And when Cypher came back from the dead, he left the dead realm with a understanding that he never had before. So now he sees in languages. So basically, the way you fight is a language that only you know. But because I can understand languages, I understand exactly what you're going to do before you do it, essentially. So he becomes this amazing hand-to-hand combatant. Warlock makes him swords, ninja throwing stars, all kinds of stuff. And, like, he's a badass. Like, I just want to say that.
Yeah, I know nothing about Douglock. I know about Warlock and I know about Cypher, but I did not know that they had merged, so that's awesome.
Yeah, there was even a time where Warlock died in the comics. You know, so, like, it's really convoluted and crazy, but just know, like, this guy gets nuts. It's like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts!
Oh my.
And it's a lot of nuts.
Alright, so my character, originally I thought you were bringing Sentry to the fight. Like, I was just like dead set, that's who you're bringing, because you've been bringing out some big hitters this season.
And I still think I did. As weird as it is, with a guy that just knows language.
So, because I was dead set that you were bringing Sentry, originally I was going to bring the Reverse Flash.
Oh, okay. Wow, yeah.
Yeah, so...
That'd be interesting.
But then I kind of, like... Because I don't like the whole time travel aspect of, like, these fights, because it's such a cheap way to win. So...
Sorry.
Well, I mean, it's... Anything can just be undone by time travel. Like, if I had Reverse Flash against... I would just go back, move time to when they weren't merged. And it was just Cypher who could...
Hide behind the tree
and read Spanish really well, you know. So like that would
have
been
that's downplaying it.
Yeah, that would have been. But like against Sentry, I feel like it would have been more of a fair fight because Sentry's just so overpowered, you know. But ultimately, I went a different route. Now, some characters I thought about bringing: Reverse Flash, Dr. Fate from the DC, which is basically. Doctor Strange, but you know,
equivalent.
I had Jubilee written down.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I just thought it would be funny,
and I'm laughing.
And then I wrote Bumblebee from Transformers. I thought that could be fun.
That would be interesting.
Trini from Power Rangers. I almost brought the Yellow Ranger to the fight.
Dang.
I did have Sinestro.
You always go to the Boom Studios verse.
I do love the Boom Studio verse. D-Man.
Oh, nice.
Thought about bringing the D-Man. Vision. But then I thought, is that mostly yellow? Because the inside of his cape is all yellow and he's got a little bit of yellow, but I feel like he's probably mostly green, his costume. Red, I don't know. So I ruled that out.
You could argue it.
I did have Pyro written down for a possibility to bring. I thought that would be fun.
See, there's so many.
Yeah, Hellcat, Mojo.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sweet.
I thought about bringing Mojo, but I was like, he really doesn't have any, good enough powers. He's more of a... He has his henchmen do all the work.
Yeah, and you don't want to fight against Doug Locke. Being any type of machine on you, it's...
I'd be paralyzed. I'd just be like this, slug on the ground.
Yeah. Just take control of any machinery.
But, in the end, I settled on one character, and that... One Punch Man.
Oh, goodness. Well, that's a heavy hitter.
Yeah. I decided, because I was like, it was going to be Sentry. In my head, that's where it was. So I was like, Reverse Flash, no, I don't like the time. One Punch Man. I was just looking through, characters whose costumes were yellow, and he popped across, and I'm like, that's perfect. I was like, that's so good.
Okay, so tell us about One Punch Man, though. What can he really do?
Well,
because I don't really know. I only dipped my toe into his show. So
his real name's Saitama. He achieved his powers that he has through a daily exercises, although no one believes him, of 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and 10 kilometers running every day. That's how he achieved his power. Now, this is also what caused his hair to fall out because of how intense that workout was for him. Powers, he's never been injured in any way. No matter what his enemies have thrown at him, he's never been injured in any way. So he has invulnerability. He can't fly or anything, but he makes up for that in how far he can jump. In one of his fights, he was knocked to the moon, and he just kind of stood up while holding his breath. So somehow he could survive the space vacuum. And he jumped back to Earth from the moon, leaving a crater behind that's visible from Earth, but within seconds he was back on Earth. Almost no enemy has survived a single punch from him.
Someone has?
Because he held back on purpose.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I think I probably I brought someone who was written to win.
That's very true. Yeah, I mean, I can see the language that you're bringing. I don't think it protects me from it.
Yeah, he's
that's the problem. He's so fast, so strong.
Yeah, he can leave the after images just from he has no actual superpowers. He other than from his natural training, or at least that's what we're led to believe up to this point in his story.
Yeah, but he gets thrown around. They punch him and he gets ragdolled and stuff, but he's not injured.
Yeah, he just kind of stands back up and looks at him with his blank stare, and he's just like, And then usually doesn't finish his opponents off until the destruction becomes too much, or he sees human life in danger or something. Then he haphazardly just throws a punch and wins. Very, very rarely does he go full power. So, I mean, can Cypher just dodge all day?
Not at that speed, I don't think. Even, if you're, he can anticipate things, based on, your fighting style and stuff, but he needs the time to consider it, you know, and that's the thing is, He is so fast. I would argue the same thing with the Flash or Reverse Flash too. Is that like, we're not dealing with the super speedster on my end, so like
Right.
his synapses of his brain fire normal speed, so you can outspeed his ability to think essentially, and
Okay,
and,
I see.
and win with that just because of how fast you guys can go. Dang. I mean, basically, like, anything that's just hand to hand, like, I just knew it was going to be, like, Douglock all the way with, like, being able to generate weapons and shields and any type of technology you can think of. He can generate off of Warlock. And, Warlock has a hive mind with his... Well, maybe he doesn't. I don't know if he is a hive mind or not to the Techniarchy, but he has like a wide knowledge of different machinery and stuff, because basically any type of machine he finds, he can like tap into it and understand it and recreate it. And these are aliens that surf the cosmos and made their way to Earth of their own power. So they know a lot more than just the regular humans do as far as technology and stuff. But it's just even making weapons and stuff, it doesn't really help against that.
Yeah, I guess like you said, you got to have the time to be able to make and create and think.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I never even thought about like that aspect of like going against speedsters sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that's why I said, like, having a conversation with Quicksilver must be incredibly, like, trying for him. Because, like, everything you say is in slow motion, and he's got to wait for you to say it.
You imagine, like, a conversation between, like, say, Quicksilver and the Flash? Like, I just think of the, for those of you who are my age or older, the old Micro Machine commercials with that guy who just... Like, that's probably what it'd be like, but faster.
Oh, yeah. Probably 1,000 times faster.
Like Eminem rapping sometime,
Or twice as fast as that.
Definitely. But I felt like I had to bring a heavy hitter for this fight just because I went more of, like, the fun route this season, and I've been getting my butt kicked.
Yeah.
And,
you really have. And I've been rubbing it in your face, a little too much.
A little. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring a couple heavy hitters to this fight. But I did think you were bringing another huge heavy hitter this time with Sentry, because, I mean, when you fight Sentry, essentially you're fighting two people. Because if he gets pissed off and loses control, well, now he's the Void.
Yeah, which is just insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Douglas Ramsey can make it in space either. So if you just grab onto me and jump into space, we're done.
Yeah, I don't know how he survives. I mean, he can't breathe. He has to hold his breath.
Yeah.
But he's other than that, he's just...
So if he would have missed the moon when he got hit up there?
Then he probably would have died. I'm sure.
like, that's just awfully convenient, some plot armor there, I guess.
Yeah, it's like whenever anyone fights Superman and they seem to throw him or punch him into the sun every time. I'm like, really? Like, all the directions that space goes, we're just going to hit him in the closest sun where he's getting all his power from? Like, that's always annoying.
Right into that burning... Oh, not burning.
The plasma-laced structure that seems to be floating and providing us heat.
I mean, it always did blow my mind when I was a kid, like, how is there still gas burning this long? Like, if you light a fart on fire, it's over in, like, yeah, faster than that. So, how can all of this
Well, maybe not one of your
thing?
farts, though.
Maybe not.
Those things are in the Guinness Book of Records.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I
gotta be the best at something. Well, I gotta say I didn't win this one, but I at least think that maybe you know who Douglock is now, and maybe he piqued your interest a little bit.
Definitely piqued mine. I'm gonna look him up because I've never heard of Douglock. like I said, I've heard of the two parts of them, but with their powers combined, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm sure I'm gonna stumble upon like a comics explained video and listen to his sexy voice.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not going there.
we haven't got a winner just yet for our giveaway.
No, not yet.
Although this will be the last video we're going to remind you, because was it the 11th that we gave him till of May?
Yeah, 11th of May.
Which at the time this video goes live should only be a couple days away. So this will be the last reminder about the giveaway. You're going to get a box of comics, a mystery box of comics, a mystery grab bag of Magic the Gathering cards, and a mystery Funko Pop. We're shipping that out all for free. All you have to do is go to the video that says giveaway, like that video, comment on that video, and be subscribed to our channel. And we'll get that out to you once we pick a winner, and which will be random. It's not like we're just going to pick a winner, because if we did, Steve would win.
Yeah.
So
if he does win by random, please don't blame us.
Yeah. It was random.
It's gonna be random, we promise.
But yeah, so go do that, and we'll get that out to you. Probably within like a day, we'll ship it out after we pick a winner.
As soon as we pick a winner, we'll show that, we'll announce it, and then you'll have so long to get back to us with a name, address, and then I will get it out right away. So no dillying and no dallying on that front. But we did an all yellow fight this time. Our next fight.
Oh yeah, our next fight is someone with no powers.
No powers.
So could it be a Black Widow or a Hawkeye maybe? Seems a little obvious that I don't think either of us would go that route, but some along them lines.
Yeah, so if you're still here, put in the comments below crisis.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, who knows why. But anyways, thank you for stopping by, even you. I see you there. And thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing this with anyone and everyone at the local gas station you could find. I appreciate that. And I will see you again.
One punch.
Man.